Making my way through the darkness, a million eyes on me. I don't care, I don't care. Making my way through the spewing, sticking it out just to see. I don't care, I don't care. The moment's come now, so take it. To fight for what I believe, 'cause I can, yeah I can.
Last time on Road to Arlathan. The party continued to make their way through the Vir Tanadal, a series of challenges created by the Elven goddess Anjuel to protect her great and powerful weapons: a golden bow crafted from the gathering storm and the screams of the south wind, and a golden spear of unbearable heat crafted from the radiance of stars. They passed through the pit of pendulums and defeated the demon of the Forgotten Tomb before finally reaching their prize. However, unbeknownst to them, the party had been followed by the goddess herself. She had forgotten the way of the three trees during her imprisonment and had sought help from the Elven clans hiding away in Arlathan Forest and had been unsuccessful in finding it until now. Anjuel revealed herself to the party, crazed and solely focused on her weapons. Through her insanity, she told them how she had been trapped in an ancient tree and released by Gillinan ages later. The Hollow Mother asked Anjuel to join her cause, rallying the Evenuris against Fen'Harel. She agreed, but her weapons were far more important to her. The party attempted to persuade Anjuel to let them take the weapons, but she refused and attacked when Ashara tried to reach the bow. Battle ensued, the goddess honing in on the Elven hunter. No one was going to take her weapons from her. So, this is kind of where we left off. Lee, I just threw Nick on the board. So, before we get back into initiative, mages roll a d20. Now I'm rolling for Diani.
Mm-hmm. 18.
Okay.
And
Okay, mark a failed death save. How many are you at?
2.
Okay. So top of the initiative order is Bronwyn. What would you like to do?
I forgot I was at the top of initiative. Oh boy.
You sure are. Delia is on deck.
Okay. I can get right up next to her. I'm going to use my full movement to do that. Just,
Okay.
Charging across the entire space. As I'm running, I'm just going to kind of like slide down with my axe and go for her knees. Twice. So they are a 27 and a 15 to hit.
The 27 hits.
Cool. Okay. That is 18 damage.
Okay.
And that is all I'm going to do this turn.
So you come charging at her, and you swing, hit her right in the knees. But as she kind of stumbles, you miscalculate where she's going to be, and that's how you end up missing your other one. Next up is Delia with Diani on deck.
Okay, so I cannot get to her without a full dash action. The weapons are floating above us. Is that correct?
They're on like pedestals, like floating above the pedestals. And the pedestals are probably like hip height.
Oh, okay. Remind me what happened last session when we tried to mess with them.
You lose HP. It's like a little electrical shock.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Shoot. I don't have anything that will help with that, so I guess I'll just use a full dash to get over to Andrul.
Okay.
And I can go opposite Bronwyn.
There we go.
And let me see if there's anything I can do with my bonus. Well, wait, hang on. Dash is a bonus action for me. I love cunning action. All right, that helps. Okay, back to actions. Yeah, so we'll do a regular attack.
Go for it.
Since I can do that. Haha. I will not. That was a 13.
Yeah, that does not hit. So you
I will not do that.
you go sprinting forward and you like leap over Bronwyn, but as you like go to jab her, that's when Bronwyn hits her in the knees and falls down, and so that's how you end up missing her.
But I do this really cool like land on the other side and slide.
Hell yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, other than, get back on like, not a 3-point landing and get ready. So
yeah. Okay.
That's it.
So then Diani is next with Angela on deck. I'm just trying to load up her sheet quick. So the first thing she is going to do is heal. She is going to cast. Where is it? I am going to blow her 8th level spell slot because I can. And she's going to heal Ashara for 70 hit points.
Thank you, Diani. Did you say 70?
Yes. And then I think I'm just gonna move her because why not? Move her back a little bit. Okay. It is now Andrel's turn. The first thing she is going to do is move out of this with her Misty Step and end up like there. And she is going to fire at Ashara. That's a natural 20. So you are going to take.
Sorry, all of those 70 hit points you just got, they're gone.
I know. But at least I had them to lose.
$32 points of damage.
Oof.
And then she is going to fuck it, she's gonna fire again. And she's gonna fire at Bronwyn this time because you cut her knees. You tried to cut her knees off. That's a crit fail. So
Simply
she
aimed
goes
too
to
high.
fire. She goes to fire and she gets distracted by the spiritual weapon, and it just goes flying right over your head. And that is going to be her turn. It is Asira's turn with Clay on deck.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do. I think I'm still in my dread form, but I'm gonna go ahead and attack with. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah.
So that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
With an 8 damage.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Hold on a second. I am going to use my misstep and go over by where Lila is. Just get out of the way.
Okay.
Preemptively.
So you're gonna go like here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you there just so that it's easy for me to move you later.
Thank you.
So
Question, do you get multiple Eldritch Blasts? I think at this level you should have multiples within an action, so you can hit multiple times. I could be wrong, but
I was going to say, I don't know. Let me look.
Here, I'll pull up your sheet.
Yeah, I do. I get 3. Is that what the count 3 means?
Yes.
I believe so.
Okay. Sweet. So I guess I'm gonna shoot 2 more of those off then.
Go for it.
Okay. That's a 9, which isn't going to hit.
Nope.
A 16?
That doesn't hit either.
Okay. All
So
right, cool.
You fire off your Eldritch Blast, and the first one nails her right in like the chest, and she stumbles back a little bit. The other 2, you kind of miscalculate, and they go past either side of her. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, I am out of bonus action, so I'm good.
Clay's turn. Ashara on deck.
Okay, I'm on. I'd like to get up on her, but on the left side of her. I guess maybe left diagonal side of her. Diagonal down.
There?
Diagonal down, so the bottom.
This
Yes.
one. Okay.
Yeah. So now people can flank.
Mm.
And then I'm just gonna have to do what I always do. So I'll just kind of slash at her a couple times. Got a shot. Get many dice in the dice box. Got no room for rolling. All right. So that is a 16, 17, 18, 19,
That hits.
24 with the dagger. And a so bad at math. 15 plus 8 for the
That
rapier.
hits.
Yeah. I don't want to calculate that. So that's 5 and 13 damage.
Okay. Total for the 2?
Yes, total for the 2.
Okay.
And not that it's gonna do anything because she keeps Misty stepping, but I'm just gonna reduce her speed. So she has 10 foot or 10 feet less speed per movement, but she's just gonna Misty step anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So you come running towards her and kind of like slide around her as she's being distracted by the Eldritch Blast, and you just jab right up into her. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it. Just gonna sit
Okay.
here.
Ashara's turn. Lila on deck.
All right, I'm just gonna pump 2 arrows into her,
Mm-hmm.
or attempt to. 23 for the first one,
Oh yeah.
and 26 for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Is- 13. What's 13 plus 6? 29? No, it's 19.
Yeah.
19 for the both hits.
Okay.
And as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a greater healing potion.
Hell yeah. So you fire off these arrows as Clay jabs up his weapons into her, and they pierce into either shoulder. And she just cries out and says, I'm trying to remember what her voice was. She says, I won't let you have them. And then it is Lila's turn. Nick on deck.
I want to move up to opposite of Clay so we can get flanking.
Oop, that's not you. There you are. There you go.
And I have advantage, and I'll do my 3 swings. Gosh, okay, I'm rolling 6 times, so I'm trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so to hit 20, 22, and 27.
Those all hit.
Okay, and one of those was then a crit for me.
Okay.
Okay, so then that's 18, 25. That's 31 damage total.
All right.
Whee! I did a thing.
So you come running up. You like just narrowly miss getting like the arrows just go flying like past your face as they jam into Andrew's shoulders, and you come up and you swing your blade at her. She is getting close. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Next turn, Andrew on deck.
So does she looks pretty hurt?
She looks pretty hurt, yeah. Relative to her hit point max.
There's something I want to try.
Okay, what do you want to try?
Okay, so if this doesn't work, then I'll stab her. But okay, first question.
Mhm.
So the little pillars have the items on top of it. To get shocked with it, is it you touch the item? Is there a force field
There's
around
like
it?
a force field kind of thing.
Can you penetrate the force field and just hurt you?
You could try, but
So, okay, if somebody really strong, like, I don't know, maybe Bronwyn, like, picked up, like, a human girl that's around 112 pounds and hurls that human girl at it, so there's a lot of force to go through it, and grab an item and tuck and roll, do you think that could happen?
I think you'll take a lot of damage.
It's okay, I have a lot of points.
I mean, if you want to try it.
Want to try? So okay. First, Nick will just take one dagger and yeet it at her as she's running towards Bronwyn.
Okay.
That's a 17 to hit.
That does not hit. So
Dang
you
it.
throw it and it just kind of like tumbles at her feet.
It's okay. That's not what I'm thinking about. I go to Bronwyn, throw me! Bronwyn, throw me!
Okay. We're gonna count that as you holding your action until you are thrown on Bronwyn's turn. If she chooses to throw you. Anything else you want to do right now? Okay. It is Andrew's turn right now. So pull up my notes. So Lila, as you come in and strike her with your weapon, Andrew stumbles back, and at that point, as the dagger kind of like rolls at her feet, she disappears from view. You all hear her voice echoing around you, chanting something in a dialect that you don't quite understand, very similar to Elvhen, but not quite. A monstrous roar rings out, and two black beasts leap from the trees. These creatures are unlike anything any of you have ever seen or even heard of before. These six-legged black cats keep their eyes trained on you as the end of their long tails flick back and forth. Two tentacles rise from their shoulder blades, each ending in a maw of razor-sharp teeth.
Hey, Deanne, why do they have tentacles?
Because the monster manual said so.
Just saying. So
And she reappears here. So then for her turn, she is going to, we'll say she fires a shot at Bronwyn again. That is 24 to hit.
I guess maybe that hit.
Oh, it's actually a lot higher than that. It's 30.
Yes.
I was guessing.
My AC is actually 30, so like meets beats.
Uh-huh. And she fires this arrow at you, and you are going to take 17 points of damage.
What type of damage?
It is piercing damage.
So halved.
8.
Yeah. And then she's going to fire another shot at Asira because you're right in front of her. That is over 20. I'm not going to do the math on that. That is 20 points of damage. And that is her turn. Next up is the first of the cats, and it is right up in Clay's face. Let me pull up my monster manual. Okay, so this cat is right up in your face. It like jumped down from the trees just out of nowhere. And it is going to attack you with its two tentacles that have teeth all over them. So I got a 16 and a 17.
The 17 hits.
Okay.
Meets
So the
beats.
first one, you kind of dodge as it flies at you. The second one comes and swipes at you, and its teeth like latch onto your arm. And you take 7 points of damage.
As part of my uncanny dodge reaction, can I possibly grab the mouth that missed me? like make a dex roll and see if I can grab it
Sure.
as part of that reaction? Okay.
Roll dex save.
It's not half bad. Okay, hold on.
I think it would be, yeah, just do a dex save.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, you are able to grab onto it.
Okay. I'm just, yeah, I'll take the 7 points of damage and I'm just holding on to its other tentacle mouth.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds while I figure out what I want to do with this quick. Okay, that's all I want to do. So that is its turn. It is now the second one's turn. It is going to run up. Sure, I'll go right here. And it is going to, oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. One shot at each of you two. That, I don't even know which die I rolled there. They got mixed. So a nat 20 and a 28. So you both are going to take 12 points of damage. And now we are back at the top of the order with Bronwyn and Delia on deck. Bronwyn, are you going to throw her?
I just kind of look over to this woman just aggressively telling me to throw her, and I am raging. I am not thinking clearly, so I will just pick her up and yeet her.
Roll strength.
Okay.
Should be a strength.
Sorry. That is a natural 20.
Okay. So you, like, as Nick is coming at you, you, like, reach out and you, like, twirl her around over you and hurl her right towards the spear. Let me pull up my notes from last time so I remember exactly what happens when you touch the barrier. Roll a d20, just a straight d20. Actually, make it a Constitution save.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you are thrown.
Yeah.
And you do make it through the portal.
Hell yeah.
However, you are now stuck inside there.
It's okay. I have the spear.
She's stuck in there?
She's stuck in there.
It's okay.
Ah.
I have spear.
And as you're being thrown, you hear Angel across the battlefield just screaming.
Just end the force field.
Okay. So we'll say that takes one of your actions.
Okay.
What else do you want to do?
Do you remember? I feel like the answer is yes. Was I in a frenzy?
Probably.
Okay.
That
Then
sounds like a Bronwyn thing to do.
I do have a bonus action attack. So I'm going to I just like yeet her, and then I don't even watch what's happening. I just turn to I believe it's yeah, I'll just go flank number 2.
Okay.
And just like as I'm running over, hit that big kitty.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, I have advantage because I'm flanking. But the 22 is better, so we're going to stick with that. So that one deals... I can re-roll that.
Mhm.
17 damage.
Okay.
And that be my turn.
All right. So you hurl Nick into the portal, and Nick, you kind of like, you go through it, and there's like a tingle on your skin before you slam right into the backside of the ward and fall down. Bronwyn, after you've released her, running around, you just swing your axe at it, and it tries to swipe a tentacle at you, but you're able to like do it like a baseball dive under it and swipe at one of its legs. Okay, next is Delia with Diani on deck.
All right, I'm going to attack big monster number 2.
Mm-hmm.
For a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And I get the sneak attack. And 20, 34, 37.
Okay.
And then I will do bonus action to 2 weapon fighting with my dagger for a 24.
Yep.
Okay, that's 4 plus the 4 on the bonus, so 8.
Okay.
And I forgot my short sword bonus, so that's an additional 4 on that first one.
Okay.
So 41 on the first, 8, 49 total.
Okay. So while it's distracted by Bronwyn swiping at one of its legs, you are able to come in and like jab into it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Then it is Diani's turn with Andruel on deck. How are y'all looking? Who's hurting? Raise your hand if you're feeling pain right now.
Ashara, raise your hand.
Okay.
Am I a joke to you?
Did Nick take damage when she went through?
Oh, no, because she made the save.
Okay.
Let me just pull up Diani again quick. She is going to cast a fifth level healing word. And you will regain, what's that? 23 points. And then, oops, I just turned off my phone. She is going to try to get Nick out of the thing. And that is going to fail. So then it is now Andruel's turn with Asira on deck. So she is going to, let's move her. she's gonna move. Oops, why are you doing this? There we go. Move right there. And she's gonna fire at Ashara. That is a 29 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. $23 points of damage.
I am going to uncanny dodge.
Okay. So take 12 points of damage. And then she is going to fire her second shot at... Let's go with Clay this time.
What?
That's a 31 to hit.
Actually, that doesn't hit, DM.
23 points of damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
So you also take 12 points.
Okay.
It is Asira's turn. Clay on deck.
Dope.
Okie doke. It's blasting time.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. All right. I can get it up. And okay. That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. A 22.
That hits.
Yay! 11 damage.
Hell yeah. So these cats just kind of like came out of nowhere, and as you're glancing back at them, you're trying to summon your magic, and the first two fizzle out, and once you finally regain your focus, you are able to fire at her, and it hits her straight in the chest. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Clay's turn. Ashara on deck.
Okay, so I have one of its little tentacle mouths in my hand, and the other one is biting me.
Is latched onto your shoulder.
It is latched onto my shoulder. I would like to take the one that's in my hand and move it around its neck and jump onto its back.
Okay.
So I have it like reined basically.
So
what type of rolls?
First, I'm going to make you do a strength save to see if you can hold on to it.
Okay.
Continue to hold
Strong
on
boy.
to it.
Strong boy, strong boy. Okay. Strong boy, come on. Okay, wow. That's still only a 19, but that's a 19.
Okay, you are able to hold on to it, and now I'm going to make
Okay.
you roll acrobatics.
Okay. 26? 13 plus 13, yeah, 26.
Yeah, so you grab a hold of it, wrap it around its neck as you're like swinging yourself up onto its back.
Okay,
And I'm going to count that as an action.
that's valid. So I'm pretty sure that's all I can do.
Okay.
Think. Yeah,
All right.
but that
You're
is
now on its back.
I'm now on its back. Is that the no? Okay, yeah, yes. I'm now on its back.
Okay, it is Ashara's turn with Lila on deck.
Okay, I want to try something. I
Mhm.
want to take my first shot. I want to shoot it at the force field around the bow.
Okay.
See what happens.
Roll to hit.
Well, that is a natural 20 on, thank God. Why couldn't you do that when I was shooting at Andrew, please? I'm assuming the natural 20 hits.
It does. I'm not going to make you roll damage, though, because it's a magical ward.
Okay.
So you fire this arrow into it, and there's this explosion of light and sound, and you are momentarily blinded. And then Andruel, Diani, and Asira are all going to take 10 points of damage from the blast.
Does the ward come down at all?
It does not.
Damn it. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to move right behind, like diagonal behind Andruel.
Like here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot her in the back of the head with my other.
Oh, okay.
Or I'm going to attempt to. I'm going to take a picture of this one because this literally just, when Loki giveth, just so you can all see. For once Loki giveth. Of course, the damage sucks. Oops. Okay, so 6 plus 5 is 11. Oops, plus 2d6. 11. 18 points of damage. A nat 20, and all I get is 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Hilariously enough, the nat 1 for damage was on the other Loki dice.
Okay, so you first fire off that shot with the explosion, and with using the light as like cover, you're able to sweep around Asira, around to the back of Andruel, and you fire. It does go right like into her neck, the back of her neck. It does not kill her.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, she's just got an arrow sticking out of her neck now. She's looking rough. Anything else you'd like to do?
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Greater healing potion.
Yes.
I've got, this is my second to the last one, but you know. 13 points of healing.
Nice.
Important because I'm about to get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. Lila's turn, Nick on deck.
You know, I was planning on having her move over to Clay, but given that Ashara has decided to go like toe to toe with her, I think after that shot, Lila's gonna come running in and be so diagonal, so right in front of Andruel. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll take my 3 swings. No advantage this time. Okay. Dang. Okay. So 2 misses, but I have 1 that's a crit.
Okay.
So... Oh, and I rolled high. So 19 damage.
Okay. Okay. So you come running up, and as you're about to swing your first 2, you make your first swing as the arrow is flying towards Andruel, and you see where it's going to go, and it makes you hesitate for a second because you think that might kill her. It doesn't. And you make your third swing, and get her like right in the gut.
Ooh.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Then it is Nick's turn with Andrel on deck.
What's this thing I'm with?
Huh?
What's the thing I'm in here with? The item.
It's a spear.
It does it. Okay. Does it look possibly flammable?
Not flammable.
You can't just light the gods' weapons on fire.
Does it look like I could break it, even if it's a threat?
It is made of pure gold.
I can be tough.
I would like to see you try.
Let's see. I'm very deceitful. What do I have in my bag? Because I thought it was made out of wood, and that's what my tactic was gonna be. Okay. So I take out a candle that I have. I light it. I take out the 2 bronze buckles I stole off that dead guy that I killed like 50 episodes back.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to quickly take a rope, tie it together to make it look like some weird contraption, hold the spear up and go, whistle sound. But she whistles. And gets the bad people to look at her, and it's like,
so before you get that far,
no,
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay. No. Well, it will be a 7.
So you go to pick up the spear, and you feel this searing pain go through your hand, and there's this burst of light that emanates from the spear, and you are now temporarily blinded.
But I have my hand on it.
It hurts like hell.
But I hold it up. Acting real tough. Can't see where they are, so I'm just gesturing in a general direction. And I'm like, I got this item from my boyfriend. I'm sure you know him. It can handle this real well. Set it all up into flame, even though it is pure gold. If you don't stop acting like little bitches, it's going to go up in flames.
Andrel screams again. And you feel the heat coming from the spear in your hand intensify.
I hold on.
I rolled a 19.
Hold on. It just burns me real bad.
You're gonna take 12 points of damage.
Tough.
And you are blinded.
Bet. I still tough. I don't know who anybody is. I hold it up. Hand hurting real bad. It's okay. It's the hand I broke once. It's fine.
Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I was just trying to intimidate.
Okay.
Can I roll for if I deceive or intimidate?
With disadvantage.
Bet. So, which one should I do? Deception or
intimidation?
Intimidation. Gotcha. Where's my intimidation? There it is. Okay. So that'd be a dirty 20.
Okay. She is intimidated and she is very upset. And she has her sights set on you because you have her spear.
It happens.
Okay. Next up is Andruil with the 2 cats on deck. So the first thing she's going to do is move. She's going to move. How about here? That looks like a good spot. So she moves and she's going to fire her first shot at Ashara.
Okay, I can still use protection though because I can see her. So disadvantage.
Okay. It does not matter. They're both over 20. One of them was a nat 20.
I appreciate you trying.
And you are going to take 25 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next thing she's going to do is just making sure this can do what I want it to do. Yes. She's going to cast Thorn Whip on Lila.
These ancient owls' obsession with making her stay in one place.
And that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So you are going to take. I'm just gonna. $13 points of damage, and the vine wraps itself around you and lifts you up into the air.
Cool.
So now it is the first cat's turn. It is trying to get you off. It is bucking at you. Its one tentacle releases your arm and tries to bite you again. That is a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. And I'm going to have you roll a strength save to see if you can stay on.
Okay. Strength. 19. Whoa!
You are able to stay on.
That is 2 18s specifically for strength rolls. I will fucking take it.
Nice. Okay. Now it's time for the second one's turn. It's going to do 1 tentacle each at Delia and Bronwyn. That's a crit fail. And that is, let me roll to see who gets which one. Okay. So it looks like, I'm trying to think of how I wanted, I'm going to redo that and plan it out. Okay. So Bronwyn got the crit fail. Delia gets a 17.
Mm, 17 hits me.
Okay. And then 6. $11 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay. And now it is Bronwyn's turn. Delia on deck.
Yeah, so I would like to be chopping off his tentacles.
Okay.
And I have advantage on this, correct?
Yes, because you're flanking.
It did help. I rolled 2 natural ones.
Okay.
But I get 2 attacks, so hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was a critical 30.
Okay. So the first time you swing, it is lunging. It's the one lunging at Delia. When you go for the second one, you lop the head of it right off. So it's still a tentacle, but it is no teeth. Roll damage.
Okay, that is 24 damage, and it is grievously wounded.
Okay.
Which means it has disadvantage on all attack rolls until my next turn.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I'm using my frenzy attack. which is another critical hit, 30.
Nice.
That is 22 damage for that one.
How do you want to do this?
I miss the one head, and so I just kind of like frustratedly just hack at the main cat's head in retaliation and just chop it clean off.
Hell yeah. And the head goes rolling, and it ends up at Delia's feet.
And I just give Delia this huge bloody grin, and then I would like to use my movement to go up to number I think I can get to number 1. Hold on, let me check. I have 40 feet of movement. Can I get up to number 1?
That's 40.
Mm,
So you could.
yeah, I'll
do
stop
that.
I'll stop at Andrel then.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Delia's turn. Diani on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go again opposite Bronwyn because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not quite opposite. The one square before that. Yeah, right there. And do a little swing. That is a 25.
That hits.
Get my sneak attack dice again. Oh no, not ones. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. 10, 28, 32.
Damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Almost gave her 132.
I mean, you can.
I mean, I'm not going to.
I mean, but you could.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to swing with my dagger as well. That is a 26.
Yep.
And 5 damage.
Okie doke. So you come running over. She screams again as she sees Bronwyn slay her cat.
Not my kitty.
In her distress, she doesn't see you coming up behind her, and you are able to jab her real good.
Nice.
Okie doke. It is Diani's turn, Andrel on deck, and then Osira. So Diani, let's see what else she can do. I think I know what I want to do. She is going to cast Mass Healing Word. And she'll do it on the 6 of you that are not Nick. So you all get 21 points back. I think that's how that works. Is that how that works? Yes. You all get 21 hit points back. And then
I'm looking a lot better now.
that's good. She's gonna try to break through the ward again to free Nick. What is her No modifier. She does not make it once again. So then Angel's turn with Asira on deck. She is very angry. She got shot in the neck. And Bronwyn and Delia, you're just kind of watching as blood is like just pouring down her front. She is going to move over here. And she's going to shoot at Ashara. She's going to do both of them at her. So that is 2. I rolled the same thing. That is 2.
Wait. Sorry. Disadvantage.
You are grappled.
Oh, dang it. I'm in the air.
32 to hit.
Yeah.
42 points of damage total.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm not doing good, but I'm better than where I left off last week.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So it is Asira's turn. Clay on deck.
All right. All right, I'm gonna try and shoot off 3 Eldritch Blasts
Cool.
again. So that doesn't hit. I keep rolling 16s on this stupid app.
Oh.
That's a 9. Ah. Yeah, nope.
None of them
None of
hit?
those hit.
Okay, so you watch as she raises her bow, just blood pouring down her chest, and she fires off her shots, and that's when you're trying to raise up your magic, and you watch as they fly past. It's like slow motion watching them fly towards Ashara, while Lila is just like dangling in the air with those vines.
Oh no.
Anything else you want to do?
I was gonna say, has it been a minute of combat yet? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do my dread transform has ended, so I'm gonna do that again.
Okay. Cool. So rather than it dissipating, you just feel it waning and bring it back up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna give me temporary HP of 1d10. 10 plus 15. 20. And then during each of your turns, if I hit somebody with an attack roll, I can force it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But I didn't hit anything. So, that is my turn.
Okay. Clay's turn. Ashara on deck.
Okay, so my first question is, do I get advantage on this because I'm on top of the cat and holding it?
I would say that, but you're only going to be able to make, because
One
you
hand?
won't be able to use your two-handed. So
Okay, but I can still.
Yeah, you would have advantage. You just can't do two-handed.
Okay, so I'm gonna sneak attack then. And that's with my deck. I'm just really quickly gonna swipe to the equipment page, and then And then I'm in management of my character. Can I please see my actions? Okay, I am swiping at, or I'm going to stab it with my rapier with a hand that's not holding the other tentacle's mouth, and I'm just going to stab it like basically like as close to in between the shoulder blades as I can. Which I am sitting on top of it, and that is a 20 dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna write this down for ease of access. Don't need to write it down. Gonna do this. $30 points of damage.
Hell yeah. So you drive your dagger down between its shoulder blades, and it
Yes.
starts kicking up even more. So make
Okay.
a strength save.
Okay. That's another 18. So that's 19. What the fuck?
Yeah, you hold on. Anything else you want to do?
Clay is especially strong when it comes to mute self. No, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Ashara's turn, Lila on deck.
Okay, I'm just gonna do what I've been doing, and I'm gonna take my 2 shots at Clay seems to have the cat thing well in hand, so I'm just gonna take 2 shots at Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta take a picture of this, you guys, because this is apparently meant to be. Like, I desperately need you to see, especially where I'm at. Let's see if it'll focus. Please focus. 1. Use. Send. It's the first one. And the second one. 2 d20s.
Damn.
And that opal die almost never rolls nicely. I just picked it out because it's pretty. Okay. First attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
6. The first one's 14 damage.
Okay.
That's better. 12. 16. The second one's 16 points of damage.
Okay. So you fire off your 2 arrows, and they go flying over Bronwyn's head, lodging themselves into Andrew's back. She has so many arrows sticking out of her right now.
Fuck it, bitch!
And just the blood, it's horrific to look at. Just drenched in blood, arrows coming out all over it. Her braid is like falling out, and it's matted with blood. She's still standing. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
My last greater healing potion.
Okay. It is Lila's turn, Nick on deck.
Okay. I cannot get to Andrew, I don't think, without using my action. So I'll just go straight down to where Clay is.
You're gonna have to roll a strength save to get out of your grapple.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right. I'm in the air. Strength save, you said?
Yeah.
Gosh dang it. +8, and I still roll so badly. 13, I'm guessing, doesn't do it.
You beat me.
Oh, wow. Okay, awesome.
So, you are able to kind of get out of it. That is going to take one of your actions. but the vine kind of dissipates as you
Okay.
grab it.
So taking one of my actions, does that mean I could swing twice, or does that mean my action's gone?
You can swing twice.
Okay, got it. All right, then yeah, I'll just run straight down to diagonal Clay and take 2 swings.
Look at that. Because he's technically on its back.
So much advantage.
It's not like it's kind of flanking. I guess it still counts as flanking.
Okay. So I don't need it. I rolled well.
Good.
So 1 crit and 1 23.
Those will both hit.
So, oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. No, that's after the adding. A 19 and a 23.
They both hit.
Great. Okay, so no crit, but a 19 and 23.
Mm-hmm.
That's 14 points of damage.
Okay. Total?
Yes.
Okay. So you get out of the vine, and just the moment your feet hit the ground, you're bolting towards the cat, and you slash at it, and it starts rearing around again. So Clay, make a strength save.
Not an 18, but it is a 16.
This time it does kick you off.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you are, I'm going to move you. It kicks you off, you go flying a little bit, so now you're here. Oops. Okay. Lila, anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okie doke. Next turn, Angel on deck.
Diani's the dark blue, right?
Yes.
So Nick's gonna first call. Diani, where are you?
I'm over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna duck and roll as hard as I can in the direction of Diani's voice.
You bash your head up against the ward.
Damn it. Can I stab it with the thing?
You can roll another Constitution save since you're still holding it.
I'm not letting go. Oh, it fell off. That'd be 18.
Okay. So you only take half damage, so that'll be 6.
Okay.
Diani says, maybe you should stop hitting it. I'm trying to get you out.
I tried it. I just tried to hit it once. This was my first try.
Okay.
I just don't know where you are.
Well, I'm right here.
That's good to know. It's very dark in here.
You can't see?
No, no.
Anything else you want to try?
She's gonna hold back up and hold up the thing. She's like, oh, it's getting closer. Ooh, I can feel it melting a little bit. Ooh.
And you can just hear the cat growling very loudly.
I have that effect on pussies. That's then my turn.
Okay. It is Angel's turn with the cat on deck. Angel is going to fire both of her shots at Ashara.
Consider what if she didn't?
Consider Ashara's the one who initially pissed her off.
I mean, it's legit.
They're both over 20. One of
But-
them's over 30.
Hold on, let me check. Yeah.
So 38 points of damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay, so that is fuck, that's math.
It's like 19.
Something like that. Oh, I got the same thing and doubled it. It is 19.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
Still up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is the cat's turn. It is going to. Oh wait, first I want to move her before we get any further. I'm gonna move her. Oops. Like there. I'm trying to make all of it. Okay, so its first move is going to be to attack Lila with its tentacle. That is a 17 to hit.
No.
Okay. The next thing it's gonna do is charge Ashara once I hit the right button. So you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
I was literally just on its back.
Yeah, and then it flung you off.
Wait,
So,
don't attack me.
Lila, if you want to roll to attack one.
Yeah, it's a 25 to hit, so I'm guessing that hits.
Yes, it does.
Let's see what damage I do. Didn't roll well though, so 7 damage.
Okay. And then it's going to fling its other tentacle at Ashara. That is 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits. That hits.
12 points of damage.
Okay.
They're fighting over who gets to sleep in the cat bag. Okay. So that is the cat's turn. It is now Bronwyn's turn. Delia on deck.
I would like to go up to number 1 so that I'm flanking with Ashara.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take my first 2 attacks at it.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is a 24.
That hits.
And the second one is an 18.
That also hits.
Let me just add this together real quick.
While you do math, I have a dinosaur.
That is too freaking cute.
She's being punished for her crimes against the kingdom.
She's innocent.
She is not. That's what she wants you to think.
Okay, the math is 39 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
And then, how's it looking?
It's still up. It is bloody.
It is bloody. I'm going to use my bonus action frenzy attack.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
With 15 points of damage for that one.
Okay. It is still up.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I will stay where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
Delia's turn. Diani on deck. You're muted.
Ah!
There.
I was trying to enlarge the screen and it kept just like boop, 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 like just turning into like a little bar, and I was like, no, unmute myself. So anyway, okay, I would like to use my bonus action to do insightful fighting on Drool, so I need a deception check from her.
A what check?
Deception.
Deception.
Ooh, okay.
That is a 19.
I have a 27, so I'll get to use my sneak attack on her, even though I don't have flanking. So I'm gonna go up to her.
Okay. Wrong pen.
Ah! All right, and that is a 19 plus 28. There we go. I was like, what is 9 plus 9? All right. And 20. Yeah, 29. 33 damage. And that will be my turn.
All right. So you come sneaking up. She's got her eyes set on Ashara, doesn't even pay any attention to you. And you're able to get in there and jab at her. And it is Deanne's turn, Andrew on deck.
I'm gonna make an assumption that when I stab her, she's kind of like, "What the fuck?" And I'm gonna be like, "Surprise!"
Yes,
and that's the turn.
Okay, so Deanne is out of spell slots. So let's see what she can do.
Wackus bonkus.
Yeah.
She can move the Fen'Harel.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to use that. She will move it. Yeah. We'll go through some to move later. Okay. And that, where is it? Spiritual weapon. It's not going to hit. So she is then going to try again to release hello. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh my goodness, thank you. Okay.
Is she wearing like a little dinosaur onesie?
She is.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
Thank you.
She's really going at it.
She is. She did not she failed. So Nick, you are still trapped. Yes, thank you.
She desperately wants out of that onesie.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. It is Andrew's turn with Asira on deck. So Andrew is going to fire surprise Ashara. Let's pull up her sheet again. Are you enjoying yourself? Okay. So I got a 23 and a 19.
Yep, they both hit.
Okay, are you done? Thank you.
Okay. Whenever you've resolved this, I have a reaction I can use.
Okay.
What did I do?
21 points of damage.
Okay.
What's the thing you want to do?
So I have Sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay.
So that is not 20, 21. There we go.
That hits.
Okay, cool. And this one doesn't use sneak attack because it's only once per round for sneak attacks, so that is only 6 damage, but every little bit helps.
And how's Ashara doing? 1 point? Oh shit. Okay. It's Asira's turn with Clay on deck.
Can I use my bonus action to I don't know if that'll work. Can I like throw a healing potion over at Ashara?
I don't think so.
Damn it, okay.
You can move.
Okay. I'm gonna move then.
Here,
And
I'll put you there so you're not in direct line of the cat.
Okay. Like to move and then hand it to her.
Okay. What else would you like to do? You have an action still. And
Okay. Since I'm near the cat, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use Eldritch Blast on it.
Cool.
Callie,
A
real
12.
quick, that attack also drops Andrew's movement to 0 for the turn. Just FYI.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 12.
That does not hit.
Okay. And 8 doesn't hit, and that's another 8. So
You're just so focused on getting that healing potion to Ashara that you aren't even focused on your magic.
okay. Oh,
Okay.
thank you, extra roll that doesn't count.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I was gonna say you know what, actually, do I have more movement left?
You do. You only
Okay.
moved like 10 feet, so.
I'm gonna move towards the bitch. Yeah, there we go. Whose name I forgot.
What's your movement? What do you have left?
My movement is 30 feet.
So you have 20 left?
Yes,
How's that?
that's good.
All right. Then it is Clay's turn with Ashara on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna run up and sneak attack the kitty. Uh, 23 and a 26.
Those both hit.
Okay. So doing some fast fucking math over here. God damn. $50
50?
damage.
How the fuck do you want to do this, pal?
I'm so glad I rolled it myself because I got a lot of ones last time when I used the computer. I am going to. How big are these fucking cats, by the way?
They're pretty big.
Like tall enough that I can slide
Like-
underneath one?
They would be like probably twice the size of a tiger.
I'm trying to think, would it be cooler if I vaulted over them and drove both of my weapons into its back at once, or if I would have slid under it and slid its body? I think I do want to, because I did it already once. I jump up and I slam both of my weapons into it, and like one pierces, again, trying to drive it between the shoulder blades and hit its heart, and the other one apricots it. And I just slam both of my weapons into it and jump over, and I want to land it next to Ashara. And can I give her a health potion?
Do you still have movement left?
I've got plenty of movement left. I had 40.
I've got
I only
one in my hand from Asira, so like you're gonna have to feed it to me like a shot.
As part of the movement, I feed it.
That would have to be your bonus action.
That is my okay, never mind then. I don't have a bonus action since I used both of my weapon attack.
Don't worry about it. It's on hand.
It's on hand.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I think I just I'm standing in front of Ashara, between Ashara and Andrel, and I just like want to like kind of lean in front of Ashara and just like look at her with just killed your cat. And I'm just going to stand in front of Ashara as much as possible and try and make it difficult to hit her.
Okay. Ashara's turn, Lila on deck.
So first, I'm gonna bonus action drink the potion that Asira handed to me. Was that a regular healing potion, Asira?
That was, let me see, inventory. That was a greater potion of healing.
Okay, great.
So that would give you, where is that?
44 plus 4.
Yeah, 44 plus 4. Yep.
Right, so I heal 17 hit points.
Nice.
That I'm going to, I'm sure, lose in a second here, but that's fine. I'm going to step down right in between Clay and Bronwyn. And I'm going to arrow. If I can't make this shit up. No, it's not double 20s again, but you're going to laugh at this. I rolled one nat 20 and one nat 1.
Oh, jeez.
Can't make this shit up. So at least one of those hits her.
Mm-hmm. Just the one.
Just the one. Well, you know. Still 23 points of damage. It's not terrible.
Okay. So you fire off your arrows and they lodge right into her. And it's just, there's like 15 arrows in her at this point, including the one that's going right through her throat. Is there anything else you want to do?
I just want to flip her off and just, I don't know, scream, but it's like incoherent screaming, like she's just mad. And then I'm going to go back up where I was, diagonal behind Clay.
Okay, so back.
Sorry, buddy, I'm using you as a shield.
Okay. Lila's turn, Nick on deck.
So, like, she's really bloody now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I can't get to her without using up my action.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's actually going to go stand literally in front of Ashara. And how bad is Ashara looking still?
Oh, she's bad.
Okay, she will also hand her the healing potion she has. I think I have 2.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
That is it at this point.
Okay. Next turn, Andrel on deck.
I blanked out there for a second. Okay. Gonna take the spear and I'm gonna try to
save.
I'm gonna try to stab through the thingy real hard.
Roll 2 Constitution saves.
Bet. Okay. One was tilted, so I'm rerolling that one.
Okay.
Okay. So one would be a Constitution would be a 23. The other one, on the other hand,
able to hold it still.
Okay, the other one would be a 5.
So you jam the spear into it. And you are going to take another 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And you hear Gianni say, "Why do you keep doing that?"
I am stuck in a glass cage of emotions. It is dark. We're not going to talk about my hand. It's fine. I just want to be out. I don't like small spaces.
Fine?
Yes. I rolled as received, Gianni.
Okay.
I get to roll with advantage too. So that would be a 29.
Okay, I don't think her insight's gonna beat that. I rolled a 13. Oh, that's a 23. What did you roll again?
29.
Okay. So yeah, she believes you.
Thanks. If anybody's got me, Diani's got me.
Anything else you want to try?
Because since it's a spear, I can't do my double action. So let me see. Can I feel up the spear? Is there any etchings? Can I give it a honka?
I mean, there's like leaves and shit carved into it.
Man, I bet this is really pretty if I could see. That's it! I'm lighting it on fire!
Okay.
End of turn.
It's Andrel's turn. She's going to first glare at you. And then there. I got a 29 and a 33.
Who is she attacking? Oh, yeah, of course.
24.
And Ashara is down.
So Ashara's down. Do you start death saves now or on your turn?
I think on my next turn.
That's what I thought. Cool. Bronwyn's turn. Delia on deck.
Yeah, okay. I assume I can't flank with a downed body. So I'm gonna just go right up to her.
Okay.
Next to Ashara. And just start whacking her.
Whack away.
I'm whacking away. I have a 15, a 30, and an 18.
Just the 30 hits.
Just the 30. Well, at least that one's a critical.
Oh, thank you.
That
You just ate.
that is 24 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to sorry, I can't do that. That's out of character. I'm just going to hit her again.
Okay.
So that is a 28 and a 22 for those two attacks.
They hit.
Cool. That is 34 points of damage for that one.
How do you want to do this?
Yes. Okay. So, I am just like going at her. I missed twice, and then I just like absolutely like I'm so mad that I missed. And I swipe once at her knees to knock her down, and then again across her throat.
And as you go across her throat with the arrow that's already there, you slice right through. And her head, like there's a moment where her eyes are just wide and her head falls off of her body. Body drops to its knees before falling over. And she is dead.
And I would like to just spit on her corpse.
Yes.
And as I'm doing that, my rage drops away, and I look at Ashara, and I would like to pick her up and run her over to Diani.
Okay. Yes.
I would like to follow. I have a health potion.
Okay, because Diani's out of
I was gonna say
Doesn't she have
a pool, like a lay on hands pool.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought she had. Hold on, I'm looking.
Thank you.
She has a spare the dying cantrip.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
She does.
So she should be able to do that without a spell slot.
Yep. So you bring her over, and Diani's crying.
As she would be.
She places her hands on Ashara's face, and you become stable. You're back to 0 hit points.
I give Ashara another health potion.
You're gonna have to feed it to her.
I feed Ashara another health potion. I'm also crying. A lot just happened.
Give me the health potion. How much health do I recover?
Yeah.
It's a greater health potion, so give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, Lila has picked up the health potion that Ashara presumably dropped as she went down because she literally had hers in her hand and is walking over as they're fixing her up.
That's 10 health from me.
Am I still stuck?
Yeah. Maybe.
We'll get to that after the break. Okay. So the moment Angel's head topples off of her body, the wards around the pedestals go down. Nick, you are immediately cured of your blindness. I told you it was temporary.
But it'd be cool if not.
It's temporary. Unless you really want her to be blind, we can make that happen too.
I think it'd be interesting. It's occurred.
We'll see what happens
Free
in
trauma.
the next arc.
As someone who is blind myself, it'd be fun.
So, Nick, make another Constitution save.
It's gonna be in the 20s.
Okay.
Be a 23 to be exact.
Okay. You are able to hold it. It no longer burns your hand.
Because my hand has lost feeling.
That too. So as Diani is kind of stabilizing Ashara and the others are giving her potions to heal her, you all hear this voice echo around you. And it says, "She won't be happy." The trees around you seem to waver. I'm gonna sneeze. I had cat in my face. And now I'm not gonna sneeze. And now I'm not gonna sneeze. Okay. The trees around you seem to waver, almost as if they were a mirage in the distance, and they too fade away to become a dense fog. This fog begins to swirl around you all as a gust of wind seems to come from nowhere, churning the fog and whipping your hair around you and in your eyes. Off in the distance, you hear a blood-curdling scream that continues to echo as the fog dissipates. And you find yourselves back in the wooded meadow, meeting the gaze of 4 statues: an owl, a wolf, a dragon, and a hare. On the central dais lie Angel's fabled bow, shining brightly in the sunlight, the other held in Nick's hand.
So was that "she won't be happy" voice? Was that somehow Andrel, or was it a voice we didn't recognize?
It was Angel's voice.
Okay, so we didn't actually kill her then. Cool.
Not telling you shit.
Nick's gonna go grab the bow.
I was just, if Ashara is conscious,
I'm bringing it to you, bestie.
the first thing she's gonna do is spring to her feet and run for it.
Nick, run.
We can rollies over it.
Do you really think anyone around Ashara's? Is anyone around Ashara gonna let her spring up to run for the bow?
I mean, y'all can fight me over, but that's literally her first instinct is to get up and run for the bow.
I'm pretty sure if Lila's right there, Lila at the very least would be one to be like, just like put a hand, probably both hands on her shoulders and be like, no, stay down.
How close are the rest of us to it?
You guys, because of where you were in relation to the pedestals, because you ran to Diani, who was in the middle of the pedestals, you're all like right next to the dais.
Nick, go.
I mean, Ashara is gonna try and get up and get to it. So whether y'all want to try and hold her down or not,
Yeah, Lila usually would.
I would assist Ashara in getting to it.
Get up.
So,
They're fighting each other. Nick's just going.
I'm gonna do contested strength rolls for the two of you. Ashara with advantage because Bronwyn's helping you.
thank God for the advantage. Not that it matters because it's a 12.
Katie?
Uh, 17.
Damn it.
So you, Lila is able to like grab you and just like
Yeah.
down.
Like she's just like incoherent, like just babbling, like I have to get it. Let me
Like,
out.
hey, someone will grab it for you. Take a second.
Nick, do you grab it?
Yes, with the burnt hand, because if it's fine, it'll be fine.
Nothing happens when you grab it.
Okay. It's fine. This one doesn't burn. Here you go. So, like, why are you on the ground? What happened?
She got knocked out.
Yeah, Ashara's just like, I got shot.
Ouch. All right. Now what do we do? We have a spear. Does anybody stab with long things very well? I'm more practical with short things. I know size doesn't matter, but I prefer the shorter ones. Because once it gets too big, it's a little bit too questionable.
Does anyone have proficiency in spears?
You know, it's fine.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, then Broadway.
Yeah, I think anyone with proficiency in simple weapons has it.
Oh, okay. I'll hand it over to Bronwyn. Like, you know, if you see anything that's a little bit crusty, ignore it. It's fine. It's part of the detailing.
Bronwyn, like, kind of like awkward. She's just like, I don't know if I should be the one to have this.
Why?
She'll kind of like look at Diani and just kind of like, maybe the elves should keep these.
Diani's just gonna look at you and say, I'm not proficient in spears.
Ashara is just clutching the bow. She's just going to very shakily ask, "Who landed the killing blow?"
Well, her head came off, so who would you guess?
She's going to look at Bronwyn and be like, "I think you've earned the spear."
I'll hold on to it, but maybe she like is looking at Diani. Maybe we could train you or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but hand to hand isn't really my thing.
Well, I would suggest that we get someone or one of us examine it before anyone's using it anyways.
I can say it does have leaves on it.
I just wouldn't want to be surprised by any special skills it has.
I'm sure one of the keepers will be more than happy to look at it.
That makes sense. So that's our next destination then?
Nick goes off to the side and dresses the wound on her hand real quick.
Make a medicine check.
Got skin flaking off. Where's my medicine? That would be a 8.
You did a really bad job. It's like really loose bandages. You're just like, ow, ow.
I just throw a glove over it. It's fine.
Can I notice and try to go help her?
No, I sneaky. Yeah. I sneaky.
Roll stealth.
I sneaky.
Against your perception. Katie.
Well, I would bet I rolled badly, so I bet her stealth modifier is higher than what I rolled for perception.
Oh, I guarantee it.
So that would be mine would be a 35.
Yeah, I got an 8. So
Nick is stealthy.
I noticed nothing.
As a sneaky little guy, what can I say?
I'm going to take this opportunity to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
I freaking forgot you had that.
Okay, that's 15 points. It's better.
Is
It's a
it
little more stable now?
No, but it's a little bit better.
I mean, are we safe to rest here, or do we need to move?
I mean, you are safe to rest here, but we're also going to have a long rest at the end of session. So it's up to y'all.
Maybe we could at least...
There is no more combat today.
We could at least just everyone sit down and take a breath and get a short rest in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Could be good.
Everyone take a short rest.
Everyone take a short rest.
My child is in trouble. I can hear her being yelled at.
All right, so y'all take your rest.
43.
You guys,
Wait, yeah. I rolled my hit dice.
nice. You guys take your short rest. Do you guys want to have any RP at this point? Is there anything anyone wants to talk about? Or would you rather return to the camp? Or do something else?
Do we tell anyone that we got these? Or should we kind of keep that on the down low until we figure out what the next move is?
I mean, the spear's going to be a little bit hard to hide. The bow would kind of blend in a little bit more. It is solid gold, both of them.
I think the Inquisition's gonna know. They're waiting outside for us. So
We do not hand them over to anyone. Not the Inquisition, not to Solas.
I'm fine with that. Staying within the party makes sense, and I don't think the Inquisition would expect us to. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah. I'm fine with letting the keepers examine them. Maybe they can help us learn more. I don't trust Solas as far as I can throw him. I mean, I'm okay working with him right now. He seems to be working with us right now, but I do not trust him with these weapons. I don't trust anyone else with these weapons.
I guess I'm questioning what, I don't know. I don't know if it'll all just come to us, but this is where Valentin told us to go. This hasn't exactly told us anything about what's happened to him.
Well, I don't know if he has the ability or if he's even still alive to tell anyone.
I don't like not going after him, but we don't exactly have an option.
If I knew where to go after him, I would be there.
I know.
And this is a big forest.
Can anyone sense anything? Like, is this a perception check? Maybe?
Sense in what way?
Like, sense if he's around here. Told us to come here, so.
I think the only people that would be able to would be potentially the mages or Bronwyn.
I mean,
Can you
Sarah's willing to give it a go to see if he's anywhere nearby.
Does anyone have a scrying spell?
I don't think Deanna does.
I don't think so.
Otherwise, I should give her a short rest.
I think.
So mages, if you want to roll with disadvantage, Bronwyn, you can just roll straight.
I got a 24.
Actually, Lila could roll too.
I got a 2.
Because of the sword? I don't think Lila would even try. She'd feel real silly, like holding the sword and trying to imagine if Valentin is here.
It wouldn't work, but Nick wants to try.
You get double disadvantage.
She wants to
Actually,
keep
no.
this in her heart.
You just get regular disadvantage. I forgot that you have a connection with him.
A 14 for me.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have magic powers. I think what I rolled is gonna be too high. Just
With disadvantage?
yeah, because I
Oh,
still
'cause
rolled, my
your
disadvantage was
your
still a 12, but I
modifiers.
have really high perception.
Okay, so
I
what's
will
your-
do I doubled it. I'll roll one more time for triple disadvantage.
what all did everyone roll?
Never
I was wrong. I rolled a 7.
I guess with perception, I got an 8.
Mhm. You got a really high number.
I got 24.
Yeah.
I also got a 24, but I think that's still too high. So why don't we just say what my perception is, which is 12.
No, we'll roll with it.
But he's your boyfriend.
He's your boyfriend.
His lips have
Your
been on
other
my
boyfriend.
lips.
Nick has 2 boyfriends.
No, I have a boyfriend and a fiance.
Yes, this is true.
I mean, Clay has 2 girlfriends, so you know.
Yeah.
We love our
And me
poly
and Clay
bitches.
are friends.
Mhm.
We love our poly bitches here.
Yes. So, Nick and Bronwyn, you kind of focus in on your connection with Falandine. You sense distress. You don't necessarily feel a proximity. You can just tell that wherever he is in a bit in distress. He's not having a good time.
I can't tell where he is, but he's alive, I think, and he's not doing well.
Alive is good, though. We can at least work with alive.
Alive is more than we knew before.
Yeah.
Guess we just let allies know that we're looking for him, and if they find anything, I realized I don't think I told Cullen anything about that. So I should mention it to him when we get out there that they should be looking out for him.
Maybe when we get back, we can. Ashawn might be able to. He's got a bit of a connection with him. He spent 7, 8 years with him.
Let's head back then.
That's good.
You're heading back to the camp, the Elvhen camp?
Well, I mean, first just heading out of the cave because the Inquisition's basically outside the cave waiting for us, right?
No, so you're not in a cave. You're in a meadow. Because remember, you guys kind of split off and then met and then traveled to the meadow.
We came through a bunch of weird paths. Is the path back the same path that we traveled before?
So you guys are at the start of that.
Oh, okay. So it brought us back to the start.
I am lost, but that's okay. I have no sense of geography.
When the fog swirled us around, it took us back to the start of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is the Inquisition like here?
The Inquisition is outside the forest.
Okay.
You guys you and whoever was with you when you guys split, you had to travel back into the forest to meet up with everyone else before you could move forward to the meadow where you are now.
Oh, yeah, because the elves didn't want the Inquisition inside near the encampment.
Okay.
So, you travel back the way that the Keeper led you, and find yourselves back at the camp. The first person you see is Ashan. He comes running over, sees everyone's clothes just bloody and how bloody Ashar is compared to everyone else. He just kind of like freezes and meets Ashara's eyes and says, "What the fuck happened?"
She doesn't even say anything. She just runs up to him and throws her arms around him. Like she's still holding the bow, but she throws her arms around him. She's just hanging on, and she just basically starts silently sobbing into his shoulders.
And he's holding her as tight as he can and just rubbing her back, trying to get her to calm down, like looking over her shoulder at the rest of you, like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, she's an incoherent mess. She's basically not verbal at this point. She's just sobbing and having a mental breakdown in her boyfriend's arms.
Mm-hmm. What about the rest of y'all?
You see, if Seb was here, I would want to do a little RP thing with Diani, but Diani not here. So who
Message
next?
him and do something in one of the RP chats later.
Okay. Bet.
Because he would be all over that.
Bronwyn is like kind of, having like a comfort moment with her partners, but then at the same time is like socially awkwardly waiting, like side-eyeing Ashan, like, I'm waiting for you to finish your moment so I can talk to you, buddy.
And he's like noticing it. He's like, sorry. Like, he's like, I can't help.
And she's just like, I do, Andrew.
And he's like, what? Who?
Andrew.
And he's like, and he just looks down at Ashara and looks at Bronwyn, looks back down at Ashara. You guys fought a fucking god? And it's loud enough that everyone around is like turning and looking at you all now.
And one.
And her cats.
And Bronwyn took her head off.
To be fair, we don't know if this was actually Andrew, but maybe.
Doesn't seem like she's actually dead, given that we heard her voice after she died.
That might just be a god thing. I don't know.
Do you know anything about Falondine's? I feel like something's wrong. Obviously something's wrong, but I'm sensing him more now than I was before.
And he's still just holding Ashara, like trying not to yell in her ear while also trying to comfort her. I mean, I can't tell where he is. I've tried.
Just try one more.
Try one more?
Just try one more.
I can try one more.
Try one more.
However, I had a crit fail.
I shove him. No.
I have no idea where he is.
No. So sad.
I mean, you really think he's in danger? I mean, clearly he is. He was taken by something.
He's at least concerned.
As he should be.
I can't figure out where he is. But we have some sort of connection, like I'm sure you two do, and something feels wrong.
Well, maybe Fen'Harel can find him.
Maybe we could ask the keeper first.
I like that
I
idea.
don't know how much that's gonna help. They don't exactly have a connection to him the way we do.
Fen'Harel hasn't exactly been the most helpful.
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't give him a chance. Anything to help, right? What's he gonna say? No, I don't know where he is?
Or he can find somebody to use that to manipulate us.
Yeah, like I could see him wanting Andrew's weapons for that information or some sort of deal like that.
Or even just trying to trick us, distract us.
Like, I know you guys were kind of thrown into all this. and don't necessarily understand what's going on here. But I've been here for a little bit now, and he seems trustworthy.
And I spent multiple years with him, and he seemed trustworthy until he betrayed us all.
You just hear Ashara take a deep sigh and just, it's worth a shot. Like, we can take it with a grain of salt, but the worst that he says is no. And if he demands something that we don't want to give, then we're already where we are.
I can't stop you from asking, but I'm not going to be a part of that.
I just want to find him.
I know. I don't know when he'll be here next, but you guys just killed a god, so he'll probably be here pretty soon.
I mean, I think, and she kind of eyes like Ashara and Diani. I think that we just have to go to sleep.
Sleep, yeah. Yeah, sleep. Sleep sounds good.
Well, either way, we need to talk to the keeper first, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in her tent. You want to talk to her? Or if you want to talk to Diani's keeper, she's around somewhere.
I don't know. I just know that they're most likely to be able to tell us more information about these weapons, and I'm sure they want to know that we have them.
So you didn't just kill a god, you got her weapons?
Yeah.
Ashara's literally holding the bow. She just sort of taps his back with the bow.
And he just looks at it and he's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe keep that part on the down low.
Okay.
We don't need more people coming after us to get these.
Yeah. Easier said than done. But we can try our best. Let's go see the keeper now.
Yeah, let's do that.
He just kind of like points you guys towards her tent. And once you guys are all kind of ahead of him and Ashara, he just kind of stops her and is like, are you okay? What happened?
We fought Andrew, and she was insane. And I guess Bronwyn killed her. I didn't see it because I went down.
You went down?
Yeah. I got fucked up.
Shit.
And I'm not okay. But I don't really have time to process that right now. We have shit to do.
Well, if there's anything I can do, let me know. And I know a little more about death than the average person.
I mean, I will, but thanks for just let me cry on your shoulder.
Hey, that's one thing I'm good at. Let me know if you need this one anymore, okay?
She gives him a kiss on the cheek. And then she'll go and catch up with the others.
So he follows along, but he doesn't go into the tent. He just kind of shows you guys where the tent is. And the keeper of Clan Llewellyn, whose name I have never known how to pronounce and will not try now because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. She's in her tent. And he pulls the flap aside and kind of pokes his head in and says, Ashara's here with her friends. She wants to talk to you. And you hear on the other side, let them in. And he just kind of like ushers you all inside. And she's sitting on the ground. She's got like a book in front of her on the ground, sitting cross-legged. She closes her book and sets it aside and says, Ashara, what can I do for you and your friends?
And just silently, she's gonna hold out the bow, Andrel's bow, and then she's gonna kind of gesture over to Bronwyn, who's holding the golden spear.
She looks up at you and her eyes go wide and says, Are those?
Yeah, and we were hoping you could look at them and if you could discern anything about them.
I can certainly try. First, let me see if my app will work on my phone.
What's a phone?
It doesn't seem as though what I'm looking for will work. Oh, maybe. Let's try this instead. I made homebrew items today. No, they will not show. It's okay. I know vaguely what I put in them. She takes the bow from you and says, this bow was said to be crafted of lightning and storm winds. And she kind of like waves her hand over it, and you see this twinkle of magic coming from her fingers. You were shedding like hell. And she looks at you and says, it would seem as though it has the power of the materials it was crafted from. And if you were to go and add items to your list, you should be able to just type in golden and it should come up. If not, let me know and I will add it for you.
If I add what?
If you go to add items to your inventory and you type in golden in the search bar,
Okay.
you might need to make sure it's under weapons. I don't know for sure, or if there's like an all option.
Golden Bow of Andrel. Yep, there it is.
Found
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
So there you go. You have a magic bow now.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna read this while she
You're gonna need it. So she hands the bow back to you and holds her hand out to Bronwyn.
She hands the spear over.
She winces a little bit as she takes it. This spear is said to be made from the radiance of stars. It would seem as though it likely has that power as well. And she kind of waves her hand over it as well, and it glows like very bright, like you are all like shielding your eyes. It's so bright, and then it fades. And she hands it back to you. And you can also look up golden, and you should find the spear.
I did find it. She just kind of like takes it back awkwardly. Is it okay for me to have this?
Why wouldn't it be?
It's an elven heirloom.
Are you not an elf?
Only half.
The blood of the elven still runs through your veins.
She just silently kind of takes it back and nods.
And even if you choose that this weapon is not for you, with what I have come to know from Fen'Harel and from this terrible war, I don't think it really matters what or who wields this. If it were wielded by someone who does not truly have the best interests of the Elvhen in mind.
She kind of steps back and think eyes Lila, who had mentioned wanting to talk to her.
You're muted.
I what? I what? What did I do?
You said you wanted to talk to the keeper, right?
More about the weapons, but you just did.
Oh. I thought there was something else. I thought there was something else to it.
I'll ask the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
We've been trying to find Valentin. He's in this world, and we know he's alive. We can kind of get a sense of him, but we can't get a sense on where. And I know it's a long shot, but is there any chance that you could try and scry for him, or even just a direction?
I could try. Do you have something that once belonged to him?
I look over at Bronwyn and Nick.
I push Bronwyn. This.
What?
I mean, she's his chosen. Sean spent several years with him. I don't know if either would help.
Do we still have the pieces of the mirror?
I have his mirror.
I think the mirror would be a good thing.
I have his enchantment on my axe as well.
Oh, whichever you are willing to offer. And she holds her hands out.
I give her the axe.
She takes the axe and she's just kind of like, oh, because it's heavy. She holds it, casts her scrying spell, and you watch as these different expressions come across her face. Like, she winces a bit, almost looks as if she's in pain. And her hands are shaking this whole time, just trembling as she's gripping it tight. And she finally just lets go and gasps loudly.
What happened?
I fear the Epinuris have him.
Isn't he one of them?
Perhaps not anymore.
Do you know where they are?
I do not.
Do you have any way to track him? I have to find him.
I think these questions would be best asked to Fen'Harel.
I guess then, do you have some spare tents we could use?
Of course we do. Ashan will show you. She turns to Ashara and nods to her and says, "Be careful, Delenn."
I will. Thank you. And she'll start ushering her friends out of the tent.
When you guys come back outside, you hear this murmur through the people milling about, whispering things about Fen'Harel, even saying the name Solas. And finally, once you're all outside, you watch as this bald elven man dressed in furs walks past you. He kind of heads towards the center of the camp where there's an Arabelle. And he climbs up onto the Arabelle and kind of looks out at everyone. Everyone is gathering in front of this Arabelle. Yes. Okay. Everyone's gathering in front of this Arabelle, waiting for him to speak. And he turns and looks at all of you and extends his hand, beckoning you closer.
We'll cautiously approach.
Are we like remotely within earshot at all? Are we like within earshot at where we're at?
Of him or of each other?
Of him.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Lila's like just being as petty as possible, like crossing her arms and like not moving an inch fucking forward. But she knows the rest of them are probably going to go to him.
Is it appropriate for humans to go? Is this just
he's holding his hand out to you.
Nick goes up.
Ashara will approach, but like she's not gonna go right up to him, just to the front of the crowd.
Once, like, whoever wants to come close does, he turns to the crowd and he says, Armalana Dirtharaven, Rebas Viranaris, Mirfalan, my friends. The time has come for us to face the Evan. This war has not been kind to any of you, and I give you my sincerest apologies. I never meant for any of you to get caught up in my quarrel with them. But I swear to you, I will make this right. Together we will find Revasan and restore Elvhen, restore Arlathan. The Evan have suffered a great blow in the loss of the goddess Andruil, slayed by these 8 heroes before you. They have spoken with the Evan been pawns in their game from the very beginning, but they never waned, never wavered. I believe them to be the key to stopping Gilliman's vile plans. With the golden weapons of Andruil in their hands, we cannot be defeated. We will see victory. Vir and Asaline. And as he finishes, there's this loud uproar of cheers and the clanging of weapons that rings throughout the encampment. Solas looks down at all of you and bows his head in thanks as the clans continue to cheer around you. He steps forward and says to you all, every great war has its heroes. I have faith that you will be the ones to set the world aright. And that's where we're going to end. And you can all level up to level 18.
Hey, yo.
Woohoo! But also, this motherfucker.
Right?
This motherfucker.
Face that whole time.
I'm good. Nick rolls to see if she is attracted.